call me Freaky T. Off the leash, I feel like a dog. I get hella flea, keep it pee. Never needed you, but you needed me. I got cream, make a bitty clean. Boost your self-esteem. I get top in the moment, so I feel like baby king. First is black, step up something, so I just like baby D. Bitch, I'm cold, pussy ass, so know you know it's giving cream. I got hoes, when it's not enough, come build a nigga team.
I need chips, I tell that nigga, cranky like a baby, carry that on my hip. I just need a sip, cause shawty got me pissed, got me pleasure fall back, or I give that bitch a list. Money on my house, give a fuck about my wrist. On my wrist, you can't be touched, that I make that nigga it. I know that I'm rich, but that's my project, bitch. Royalty me something to my bitch, she gon' switch.
Push a T, push a pound of weed, need a brand new weed. Kill my dog, pussy nigga, please, I go Keanu Reeves. Get him gone, why you telling me, just let a nigga see. Honestly, I'm not feeling you and you not feeling me. Keep it cheap, but come at the A, just let that nigga be. TLC, no I'm finna creep my phone on D&D. That's my song, right that did to beat, I right that did to sleep. You ain't Pete, but you know you beat to me, he beat his me.
I need chips, I tell that nigga, cranky like a baby, carry that on my hip. I just need a sip, cause shawty got me pissed, got me pleasure fall back, or I give that bitch a list. Money on my house, give a fuck about my wrist. On my wrist, you can't be touched, that I make that nigga it. I know that I'm rich, but that's my project, bitch. Royalty me something to my bitch, she gon' switch. Royalty me something to my bitch, she gon' switch.
Yeah, ain't got no dick, I'm cranky. Bitch, I'm too cold, I done rap with a blankie. Hanky, got some new ice on my panky. Money go well with you. Let's go. Yeah, Corine.
Who's that girl, just like candy paint? Like the boys' toes, curl like candy cane.
I know you want me. Bitch, I look like Chaka Khan. Only seen the money song. Riding your dick with my pennies on. Bitch, you born, I'm like Tion. Keep my green lawn, my own. Cut the grass with my green lawn. My bitch ass too big, that's a megalodon. I'ma fuck my nigga in a toilet with a kennel on. I got the wrist like my dad with the sandals on. Cookout, I be the thing cause the burgers on. Ain't got no dick, I'm cranky. Bitch, I'm too cold, I done rap with a blankie. Hanky, got some new ice on my panky. Money go round when you can't be. Fuck that little nigga, he mad cause I won't let him date me. I got two bitches just marry and cake me. I got some bread in the back and it's baking. You seen the green so you wanted to snake me.
Who's that girl, just like candy paint? The boys' toes, curl like candy cane. Who's that girl, just like candy paint? The boys' toes, curl like candy cane.
Yeah, I don't wanna hear all that talk, just net me. Becky, wanna be right so I lefty. I ain't no bite, little bitch, you can't pet me. Fuck is you doing, your ass getting hefty. Jeffrey, do what I say, you sexy, messy. Doing that thing with your panky, spank me. Frankly, don't give a fuck cause you ain't me. You wanna stretch me, I'm achy, shaky. Throwing that ass with my cakey. Lately, he tryna slide with no safety. Maybe, reason he calling me baby. Stupid little nigga, I'm crazy. Pussy is fire, it's hotter than Hades. Ladies, can't let a fuck nigga play me. Wavy, daisy, give me my flowers, you lazy. Can't be getting no money, you flaky.
Who's that girl, just like candy paint? The boys' toes, curl like candy cane. Who's that girl, just like candy paint? The boys' toes, curl like candy cane.
Let's go. Yeah, ain't got no dick, I'm cranky.
Yeah, we live, man. So, this a brand new show, some brand new content. That was a way to kick it off, man. So,
bangers. Wow.
All right, so this is a pilot episode, man. So I guess it's only right that we start off by introducing ourselves. First and foremost, my name is CJ the Mogul. It's my beautiful co-host, Big Breezy.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, why should they listen to us? Why should they give a fuck about our opinion on some music?
I mean, because we kind of been doing this for a minute. I mean, speaking on myself, I've been having my own platform since 2019. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know, 40 on Pump 4 is Atlanta's highest hot box show.
Please
the
plug
world.
yourself.
You
I'm
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
say,
In
please
the
plug
world,
yourself.
not even just in Atlanta, but in the world. So what I do is basically just interview artists, most likely underground artists,
Okay.
artists that's just one step away from like blowing up, from signing that deal, from having that big contract or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So yeah, I started in 2019 with my homeboy KP. Shout out to Cool Money. So he's also the co-creator with that. And then from there, we just been going up. We started with our homeboys, and then from there, you know, we did people like D Hill, Long Live My Brother, D Hill, but like, you know, people that did like Life is Good, 10 million records, like crazy shit. People from the East Side, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about
Money
it.
Move, you know what I'm saying? Right before these folks really like popped off and got they big break, they came and talked to me and did my interviews. That's what my platform is
Come
about.
on, life flex,
I'm
life flex.
in the streets with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And then myself, I've been working in marketing space since 2019. I've helped a lot of artists with their digital marketing campaigns. And niggas know to hit me up and call my phone when they need them numbers to look right. So, yeah, man, we've been in Atlanta now for what? I've been here like 3 years, moving and shaking. I came here for the first time in 2015, though. I've been really moving and shaking since A3C 2017.
Right.
Probably like, but I came here the first time 2015 for like some music shit, and ever since then it's been up, man. So we really are in the culture. That's the point.
Definitely.
That's why I wanted to, give us a chance to introduce that, because like a lot of people that's covering hip hop and covering music media right now, not even some of these folks not even black, and it's no not to y'all. I'm just saying, like, this is our culture, this is our music.
We gotta put out our own, you know what I'm saying, perspective. I feel like I started my show for the most part because I feel like when I was watching interviews from people from LA or New York, I just felt like our artists, Atlanta people, didn't have to leave the city to get a quality interview. You know what I'm saying, to get real media coverage. So like, we have to tell our own stories, or somebody else going, you know what I'm saying, tell it like they want to.
That's a fact, though.
You
And
know what I'm
Atlanta
saying?
is the hub.
And we got all the stories.
Yeah, Atlanta's the hub, man. So I love Atlanta. Shout out to the city and everybody in it, man. So the name of this show is Track Finder Radio, man. So Track Finder Radio is a media leg of a tech company called Track Finder LLC that's coming soon, a music tech platform for fans to discover upcoming talent, taking the tech world by storm, man. So coming to an app store near you. And Track Finder Radio will be covering music from indie artists from all over the country, all over the world, either bi-weekly or weekly. We ain't figured all of that out yet. This is the pilot episode, but we're going to be distributed from Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, everywhere you can think of. We're going to distribute this mug, man. So the first track we played was Freaky T by Tia Corine. The second track was Chaka Khan, same artist, Corine, is from Carolina. And she is really, really like on the verge right now of blowing up. Shout out to the whole South Coast Music Group and Carter and Arnold over there, man. They doing great work with her. How you feel about that?
No, she's going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, for those to be, if you didn't know her before, for those to be the first two songs that you hear, I know you're like, who the hell? What's
Out
going
the
on?
gate.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Spitting, you know what I'm saying? Got personality. She reminds me a little bit of Flo Milli. I don't want to put, the girls in the box, but like that personality comes through from the music. So
Right.
I love female artists like that. And it's our time, you know what I'm saying? We winning all year long. for
Absolutely,
sure.
yeah. Female artists is definitely having their time right now, man. So big shout out to Tia Corine. We're actually about to get into some more. So this mix is called the New Waves mix, right? So New Wave mix is basically about like artists that's breaking the barrier for their sound. Like, this is where you ever heard an artist in Atlanta be like, "Oh, I don't make trap music, so I'm not accepted."
A
You
little
heard
bit.
artists complain about
For
that.
sure.
Like, you don't have to be a trap artist in Atlanta to be popping. But like, I wanted to have a mix where like, if you're not on that, you could still have, this like a lot of quirky production, a lot of like bubbly, kind of wet sound of production. Just
Right.
wavy, like literally
That
wavy.
wavy.
The New Wave mix type shit, man. So next up, we actually got Bari. Bari is an artist out of St. Louis, my hometown, man. Shout out to the 314.
Yeah.
We got J2 from Chicago, got a song after that, and then we're gonna get into some a local Atlanta artist, S.U.R.F, that's blowing up right now, doing this thing. So this next track is called Regardless by Bari, right here on Track Finder Radio. Let's get into it.
Get a poppin' regardless. I'm moving to love, make it look easy. I'm with the souls, it's easy. Rings and frozen, stone queasy. She play with her nose, just like cities. We dropped the book called a TC. I can regret it, run time with athletics. I went and wrote this and edited it. You so pathetic, I just want the latest. Everybody got their own fetishes. Might be the money, bought like an all-star. This for the word, I want celibate. Counting these hundreds, I used to top off. I might be this with the relative. We hustling rummage, we took the top off. She got it popping with sedatives. You hear me coming? I brought the lock off. We from St. Louis to animals. Yeah, the cool color cantaloupe. I get the bullets, I feel like an antelope. It's for the fuss in the senator. It's for the judge. Just trying to sit on. She hold the girls, I said sit on. Yeah, I need love, I need 10 on. I'm in the club with the blender, like sweet and splendor. I love when we send it up. Yeah, I'm missing my mental. Know what I'm into, I guess I can feel up. All of this shit is essential. I'm from the place where y'all move like the dealers. Yeah, my heart and my mental in line. Yeah, I'm reports, I'm a killer. I'm moving a little, make it easy. I'm with the souls, it's easy. Rings and frozen, stone queasy. She play with her nose, just like cities. We dropped the book called a TC. I'm moving a little, make it easy. I'm with the souls, it's easy. Rings and frozen, stone queasy. She play with her nose, just like cities. We dropped the book called a TC. Drink, 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 drink. We get it poppin' regardless. Be in this cold world, it made me heartless. I kill on my hands, they scarlet. I peel off, finna fall left. I love you to death. I saw it, I bought it. I stick to the paper, stick to the plan. Bitch, we just getting started. Shout to the players, we in the game. We made it rain in New Orleans, then we in Atlanta. I'm in raw denim, came from the dirt, now we flawless. Yeah, I'm no menace, I'm at the center. I got a lot, I want all it. I got a hit on my targets. We in the loop of the market. Don't get to my son and my daughter. Drink, 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 drink. I'm moving to love, make it easy. I'm with the souls, it's easy. Rings and frozen, stone queasy. She play with her nose, just like cities. We dropped the book called a TC.
It's probably my favorite song out the whole mix, I ain't gonna lie.
No cap.
Yeah, that nigga snapped on this motherfucker.
And then it's something that we all say, like it's such common lingo. Had to make a song.
Bet, 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 okay, bet it up. Yeah, tell me what's the move, gonna set it up. Yeah, are you coming through? You ain't set enough. Applying all this pressure, ain't no letting up. Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah, just pulled up, it took me no time. Yeah, I'ma wait right here if you need more time. Yeah, I said you need a minute, so I reply. Yeah, I reply. Bet, 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 bet.
Tell you, one word on this motherfucker. And he slide too, I ain't mad at it.
That shit up, me and Sir. That's a must, what it's worth. For your trust, fuck you hurt. Bitches us, I been mean my whole life. I'm slick impressed by how you fake it. I put her under my wings, she seen the nest and she can naked. I'm pulling the strings, I'm pulling your boot. If Benny don't win, I'll pull up with two. Stop calling me twin, I look better than you. Stop bringing them up, I'm competitive too. We like say that. Okay, bet. Keep my new hoes on their toes, working on the pirouette. I got Brody's in the set, and I know where to send them at. Shoot like a film in Cinemax, send them at you to be exact. I run a track with Team Bet. Look at the view, cause we ain't compet. She saw the view of the wings bet. Now she wanna leave with me. Bet, 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 bet. Bet, 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 bet,
sir. Yeah. So, talking to the mic.
That second one though was crazy. From the you like, whoa, hold on, who is that?
Yeah.
I'm really loving that.
Nah, man, shout out to S.U.R.F, man. Name of that last track was Bet, obviously, by S.U.R.F. S.U.R.F is an upcoming artist here in Atlanta, man. I think he off the east side as well on the low. He just did an interview on Jumping Off the Porch. So shout out to S.U.R.F.
Real soon.
Yeah, come get on 40 on Pump 4 for that interview, my boy.
Got to.
But yeah, man, shout out to S.U.R.F. Name of that track was Bad. Definitely my favorite song out the whole mix, honestly. Like
The whole one?
I'm usually, dead ass. Only because he said like the hardest president. I almost made that song first. But it just Tia, like I had to give her shine, you feel me? But nah, man, I'm usually against the one word hooks.
Yeah.
Like my pops would probably hear some shit like that, like, oh, hip hop is so
Exactly. It's over with.
But you gotta be real deep in your bag to take one word. And there's a lot of songs like that, like Slide by Sci-Hi. You can take one word and like either turn that one word into a whole concept, or just say that motherfucker over and over for the whole hook. And that mug Slide, you're a dope artist, man. So I'm for that one word hook, man. Shout out to S.U.R.F.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah, man. So, all right, before we get into anything else, man, I want to do a quick topic. So on the episodes, we'll put topics in between the sets. So recently, Glorilla had made a post where she was looking for an assistant, and she put it out there that I'm looking for an assistant, and I'm paying $550 a week. And $550 a week comes out to what? That's $2,000 plus the 50. So the 50 times 4, that's $2,200. Yeah, so it's $2,200 a month.
Is this tax free?
Right, that's first question. Is it tax free?
Cash?
And most likely in a situation like that, you're gonna be like a contractor, so you're gonna be responsible for your own taxes. So the average person ain't gonna pay their taxes. So at the end of the year, you're probably gonna be in trouble with Uncle Sam.
Not in
but
trouble.
I done paid you, so that's on you.
Dang.
So like the conversation though was basically like a lot of people was trying to clown Shorty. Glorilla saying that's not enough. So
I didn't even hear her comeback. I didn't think she responded.
Me neither. I just now saw the fucking tweet where apparently she did. So
I would have let that shit ride.
You think so? I mean, people gonna find something to talk about. It
Exactly. So I would have let her ride. Somebody gonna sign up for it.
Okay.
There's nothing for us to talk about at that point.
Hey, they already on payroll.
I got a line full.
Yeah. So all right. So Nick Love ATL, shouts out to Nick Love, said nobody wants to intern to be in the music biz anymore. Okay, I can ride with that. But now $500 a week isn't enough either. What's the right answer? How much should someone be paid for entry level work in 2023? So that was one take. Let me go another take. Keys Open Door. Shout out to Big Key. She said, "Bro, they want to pull up in a car and clothes they can't afford. We got to leave them where they at." And that was in response to a tweet that said basically 2017, I was broke as fuck. I would pull up to the club in an Uber pool in response to it. So he was just saying in reference like, shit, I was broke as fuck when I came up in the industry. So then he said, they think it's how I struggled, so you should too thing, when in reality we didn't complain and did whatever it took. And I really want to get into that because we both 90s babies, right?
Right.
So we're like on the cusp. I think like 95, 96, you really like on the cusp. We like the last dying breed of like the little bit of purity.
Wait, so I mean, I'm not a 97 baby, but just sticking up for those who are. So 97, 98, that don't count.
Honestly, I think something got lost before 99. Definitely by
90.
By 99, you was definitely
No, for
probably
sure.
out
Our
of
brother's
there.
born in 99, and we're like, nigga, please.
Yeah, there. So yeah, I don't know where the cutoff is supposed to be, but we're definitely. When I hear OGs in the music industry talk about like the new music industry, they kind of be talking down on the generation because of the fact that a lot of people really don't want to work for free. So what's your take, Breezy? You done did, I'm sure, plenty of work within the music industry and been faced with this problem, I'm sure, yourself.
Right.
Either being underpaid or not being paid. So what's your take on it?
I feel like maybe like the old heads or whatever the case may be, they just feel like they like upset a little bit because they, for us, it's not necessarily we have to go over the same hurdles that they have to. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to come in here automatically broke. No, you got to give me a little money.
Right.
I'm doing this, that, and the third for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were, not to diminish what you guys were doing or something, but you guys are probably passing out flyers or just going to get coffee or just being around the studio. I mean, whatever the case may be. But this is like a real, you know what I'm saying? DMs, comments, this, that, and the third. I'm going to the shows. I'm helping you out. Like, so I feel like, I don't know, it's just like a little bit of jealousy.
You think so?
Just a little bit, but like
maybe some gunshots.
It's not, but like it's not like we're not busting our ass too. I mean, I feel like just because we wisened up a little bit and came in the door like, hey, I need a little bit of money for the work that I'm doing.
I mean, they say our generation doesn't have as good of a work ethic. I think that's probably it's a little bit of truth to that. To younger people,
I can attest.
You know,
to that.
don't really be one. I know a lot of people that don't want to hustle for real. Like I don't want door to door.
Don't want to work. Like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I just feel like I'm better than that.
It ain't nothing wrong with. Here's the thing. It ain't nothing wrong with you if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, but understand what come with it. The ups and downs are really being a boss. The ups and downs are really being over your own show. I done did both sides. I done did 9 to 5. I done did the freelance, the business, and it's not sweet. It's not all sweet.
As far as working for free, I just feel like you gotta like weigh your options. Like sometimes the opportunity is more than the little couple $100 you was gonna get
each week or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like just getting your name out there and just being kind of like in the room.
Sucks
to say, but just being in the room, rubbing shoulders, having, you know what I'm saying, somebody know who you is can be more than just a couple few $100. You know what I'm saying? Now every time I come around, we got a relationship we building. You know what I'm saying? It's chemistry. I've definitely done a lot of things for free, but at a certain point I realized that like I had worth and I had value, and I didn't like oversell myself. Like I didn't come in and be like, I need $1,000 off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like I was okay. Like this is my price. This is what I'm going to give you. I think if you do come with a price off the gate, like if it's no negotiable, like you got to pay me.
You better be on your shit.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You got to come in there on all 10. Like this is what I'm providing. You're not gonna go get this anywhere else.
Facts.
This is me. You know what I'm saying?
So in my experience, I see both sides of the argument. Because I've been in them rooms and I have worked for free and I've seen the connections that you can get from just being in the room. Like, I can't completely X out what they're saying because there is value there, right? But on the other side of it too, just because that's how you came up in the industry doesn't mean that that's how it should be. That don't mean that it was right that you came up not getting paid or getting underpaid. Somebody put you through that in the 90s or in the early 2000s, but like...
That's because y'all was going for it.
You feel me? Like, if everybody would have bugged, then shit. I mean, they would have just... I'm sure somebody would have took the job, but the point is, like, at some point, it seemed like the youth has woken up and said, we don't want to work
in
for
all
free.
Aspects, not even just music, just like, period. Like, I think we got a little off topic, but whatever.
No, you
like
good. Corporate companies is paying them internships, like, so we on topic for sure. Because if you go to Coca-Cola, I bet you they'll pay you for that internship.
Period. You have to.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it even more real. If you go to Sony,
2022, leaning into 2023, like free work. What? Come on now.
And if you go to one of these majors, they're gonna pay you probably the intern as well. So my thing is, and you might get a free internship here or there, but that's a major label as well. You could put that on a resume. I feel like, you know, no disrespect, but a lot of companies that are like kind of, I'm trying not to talk down to our people, you feel me? Like a lot of indie companies or like urban companies or whatever feel like, look, if I'm putting you in a room or I'm even giving you access to anything better than what you got, then that's the reason you should, be grateful type shit. What I was actually finna say, so I pulled up this tweet from Lil Duval. He said, if you can't afford to work for free for some years, then the entertainment business is not what you want to be in. Go to school or learn a trade. And I'm gonna end it off on here before we go into the next set.
I would agree though. I
agree.
Because I can't say that I've never worked for free.
Exactly.
I kind of in my mind knew what came with it. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
we done been there. If you work in the music industry, you've been through this from experience, and you probably have seen both sides of it. Me personally, I done went from working for free, interning for free, working in the studio for a year plus, and that put me in position to eventually get a paid position, which is where I'm at now. So it's like sometimes you just got to stay down and lead with the value. But the entertainment industry like that is, unless you're in New York or LA or one of these major label cities, and you and I both know how hard it is to get a major label job.
What?
You got to be plugged in, because a lot of times when they post it.
Somebody that know somebody.
They know who they want to hire out the gate, man. So shout out to Glorilla, man. Shout out to Glorilla's assistant,
Big
whoever
Glow.
she hire. Big Glow.
Whoever she hire, you gonna be famous off rip.
Shout out to you.
Take the job, y'all.
But I
Take
will
the job.
recommend, make sure you pay them taxes, man. Make sure you pay them taxes. Because you probably going to be a contractor 1099. But anyway.
I would love a job after that. You know.
Yeah, man. So that's getting paid in the music industry for those that are interested in being in it, man. That's something you probably will deal with. Maybe not being paid your worth out the gate, but just make sure you in the right room, my nigga. For sure. As long as you in the right room.
Make sure that free opportunity is a real opportunity.
Facts.
And they not like trying to lowball you and just be like, come along for the ride. No, like make some shake.
Make some shake, man. So yeah, again, let's just to go back over the last set, man. That last song was Bet by S.U.R.F. Track before that was called Are You Okay by J2. And that first track was called Regardless by Bari, man. Shout out to them. We about to get into some Boregard, another Atlanta underground king. I would consider him.
Sure,
Are you hip on Boregard?
For sure.
Okay,
I watched
for
him
sure.
perform live, and then that's what like grabbed me.
His performances are crazy. Was he performing with the cane?
No, he wasn't performing with
okay.
a cane, but like everybody in the crowd knew, and I didn't. So I felt like lame loser.
Yeah.
I said, "Let me go." So I had to.
Beauregard be packing shows out though.
For sure,
So when
and
you
they
go
know
to
his lyrics. Like they screaming it back at him. He don't even got to rap it. He put the thing out like this.
Yep. If you go to a Boregard show, it's gonna be like his fans there, so you gonna feel like you left out if you're not hit, man. So I want to just send a big shout out to Boregard, man. If you in Atlanta and you tapped in, you know what's up. After that, we go get into some Smino, some JayDot, and some Kaydee Laflaire right here on Track Finder Radio. Let's get into it. Action. It was so animated, bro.
I do everything in my power just so I don't lose focus. I got a lot of options, I keep my mind open. I'm careful with the pack because I know it's potent. I pour the coke in the jack to dilute the potion. Divide her legs, get under her quotient. Behind her legs, that ass felt like a cushion. I'm broke, but I dress like I'm 1%. My boots more rare than the ones they put puss in. Think I'm impervious to poison. I
This
got
nigga
a
going in, bro.
I'm double jointed. I might just hit the beach and tan, try to enjoy it. Side time a one punch man, niggas annoying. Feeling like Two-Face, but I see two sides of the same coin. Boregard is not a joke, I ain't Daquan. And if I ever tell a joke, it's with my day ones. You wanna go against me, I promise it ain't fun. How we gon' go half? We ain't got the same funds. What's that? Chris Rock on the beat, how I'm slapping off the black. The only thing a nigga ever failed to do is lag. Especially not on no tracks, especially with the team. Tryna organically stack green like a corporate machine. My actions support the conspiracies. That Beauregard might just be a machine. Whatever I want, I get. These niggas don't like it. Tell them they could hold my hand. She crazy with the brain, she a whole sidekick. Ain't nobody's boy toy, you don't wanna try this. Too sensitive. I'm a Pisces. Too much going in and try to get like me. Doing more than too much. Went Super Saiyan 3. Jeez. Don't wanna make you beg, just wanna see you on your knees. I'm not a selfish lover, I satisfy all your needs. The way you moving, you deserve all the Mardi Gras beats. And she do it just for me, ooh wee. I be in the kitchen cooking ratatouille. In the back room of the QT, getting top from a QT. And she brought a friend that's a two-piece. Wishing you could match this quality, but you ain't QC. Introducing the most.
Bro, this nigga is going
you
in,
heard
bro.
about Dracula, well, Boregard is the new thing. These niggas like the capacity for computing. And I gave you a couple strings, but I was muting. 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 Muting.
Backing out. I'm saying, imagine hearing this live for the first time, y'all, and everybody in the crowd is screaming the lyrics and you don't know it. You have to go and be like, who the, yeah, like, just like that. That's how you have one.
And if you an artist in Atlanta, an artist like Boregard is gonna show you like ain't no excuses.
Exactly.
'Cause he ain't
you can
mainstream.
make your own way.
He ain't mainstream. He don't be on the radio. I think Earth Gang like then gave him a shout out or some shit before, but like he ain't no mainstream artist and he packing out shows. So
Make your own way around here.
if you in Atlanta or anywhere, goddamn, it really ain't no excuse no
I forgot
more.
what artist was like, you know what I'm saying? if you can't get popping in your own city, then how you expect to get popping in the whole world? Unless you got like some, you know, big haters or whatever. Like,
Come on,
street
now.
nigga shit. But you know what I'm saying? If you can't corner your neighborhood, your people, then
What we doing?
Come on now.
What we doing, man?
Yeah.
So let's see what my boy Smino. So that's Atlanta. We're gonna head back to Atlanta, but
You know,
let's
bros.
go back to my
Slow it
hometown
down.
right quick.
Slow it down.
Go to St. Louis, man. Can you tell we biased playing St. Louis and
You know,
Atlanta,
Atlanta,
music?
That's why you my boy, because you know what I want to hear.
I ain't even gonna cap you down. I had shed a tear to this song.
A tear?
A tear.
The first time you heard it, or like eventually?
I felt it from day one, but one day I was riding like, damn, I feel this.
Close my eyes, turn to the sky. Then I start to wonder why. I don't mind double playground. Might just be my demise. Playing with potential, feeling wicked. I've been praying that the day different. When the vices don't help at all. Sometimes I get to tripping. I never count the days, but the days count. It's mandatory, we can take the long route. I feel a mess, but I'm blessed. Can I rest? Yeah. I'm under construction, do you see the changes? It's about time for some new rearrangements. See that the table already claimed it. That's what I'm bringing, I give you the game. Yellow tape, now I'm proceeding with caution. My mistakes, yeah, they was caution. Time around, gotta go a little harder, cause maybe one day I might have me a daughter. So I gotta make sure my moves a little smarter, cause chances like this, they don't come around often. When it come to this shit, I'm a leader. I come with the plate and they try to repeat it. I'm humble in spirit, don't take it for granted. Some niggas be eager for evil. I want all of my flowers while I'm still alive. Don't wait till I'm gone and start grieving. A man of the people, don't let them mislead you. They quit to change up like the seasons. My season believed it before it was even. Close to my region. I cannot wait for somebody to fix me a plate. I'ma go do the feeding. Look at the shit I achieved. I got a handful of reasons. I got a mind full of worries. Time running low in a hurry. Let's make a play. Facing my fears, I look in the mirror. The only one ever could get in my way. Making my rounds, anxiety slowing me down. It's time for a switch in my pace. Hard to stay focused when you feeling hopeless. I feel you, my nigga, just gotta be patient. I'm living proof, man. I had to get back in the booth, overcome under pressure every day. Yeah. Close my eyes, turn to the sky. Then I start to wonder why. I don't mind double playground. Might just be my demise. Playing with potential, feeling wicked. I've been praying that the day different. When the vices don't help at all. Sometimes I get to tripping. I never count the days, but the days count. It's mandatory, we can take the long route. I feel a mess, but I'm blessed. Can I rest? Yeah. I'm under construction, do you see the changes? It's about time for some new rearrangements. See that the table already claimed it. That's what I'm bringing, I give you the game.
Word to the rain, sun into that with the joy is the pain. Nothing you lack can be more than you gain. Don't run it back, I got more to explain. No point getting down, better stay down. Don't you know an idle mind is a playground? For the devil, you don't never wanna play around. When you great, make a hater wanna stay round. Stay round, is you in or you out? Time flying by, you beginning to doubt. Figure you straight if you figure it out. Get you some way when your nigga get out. Sound like a trap, doubting your facts. Sounding like cap when you say you'll be back, it just sound like you tap. Rain hit my line, had some things on his mind. Put my pain in my rhymes, now it sound like a rap. Sound like a rap. Nas in the tribe, all of the gods, hip hop is a lie. Talk like it die, but we all know you lied. I hate how we use rap to avoid the devil's playground. It's gonna last forever, do you want?
From the soul. That was from the soul, man.
Steve, sit down.
You already know my nigga Kaydee.
Shout out to the 40 Young Pump 4 alumni all up and down this list. Let me let
How
you
the
know.
fuck you was there for me? How? You ain't give me shit. Don't bring up shit you did for me. I don't need that shit. Talking about you really love me. You don't love me, bitch. I was around street as X. I got overlooked. Niggas trying to call my phone. Now they want a book. Vito told me cool out. Take the cool route. We ain't seeing eye to eye. What the beef about? I know these niggas mad at me. Feeling left out. I know we share the same blood. Ain't no loyalty. And if it ain't no loyalty, ain't no family. How the fuck is you my cousin and you envy me? How the fuck is you my bitch and you lying me?
Come
Took
on,
a trip
bruh.
to Wi-Fi and I switched, got a new piece. Got a mutual strategic, I can't let niggas do me. Cut the bitch off right after she blew me. She told me I ain't shit, I guess she thought that she knew me. Pussy money weed coming straight from the valley. Pussy money lean, grab to walk out the cabinet. I don't drink syrup, but my bitches be having it. Online shopping, got my fit from the gallery. I've been broke before, so I know how it feel. Niggas in my face eating 5-star meals. I was scraping noodles out the pot for real. I'm a hustler, baby, off top for real. Graduated college, ain't no shame. I been having game, I got more game. I can walk in rooms that you niggas can't. Never sign a deal, cause I'm working my brain. If you see her with me, she a pro, man. Shawty, she a G, she ain't fucking with lame. Shawty keep it peace, she ain't saying no name. Shawty got her own, she ain't running no game. I'ma keep it real with you, I'ma keep it real with you. Gotta get to know me, gotta get to know me. Don't think that you know me, don't think that you know me. Don't think that you owe me, don't think that you owe me. Shawty keep it real with you, shawty keep it real with you. How the fuck is you feeling me? How the fuck is you feeling me? I'ma keep it real, I'ma keep it real. I know you really envy me.
Yeah, man. And shout out to my boy Kaydee Laflaire.
Kaydee Laflaire.
Always snapping, man. You already know Kaydee consistent though. He consistent.
He got so much music out. Like when I interviewed him, I didn't even know he had so much music out. I was like, come on, bro. Like, well, how am I supposed to do a deep dive of all your music and you just drop it? Every time I look up, it's a single, it's a single, it's a single. I'm like, bro, what's up with you?
And then
he's been doing it for a long time too.
Yeah, and if you get to know Kaydee, he got even more music that's not out, man. So
that's what he said. He just been sitting on it.
Hundreds. So shout out to my boy Kaydee, man. That was Kaydee Laflaire.
For sure.
New Me, that's out now on all platforms, man. Make sure y'all go stream that on your local DSP. Track before that was JayDot Rain, Devil's Playground. Got to get into it real quick. Like I said, this song literally brought me to tears, y'all.
Okay, so like, what were you necessarily going through?
It wasn't even that. Like,
I just hit you unexpected.
So like, he was basically saying in the song how like going through the hustle of like trying to chase music as a dream, he started doubting himself.
Okay,
it was like taking the patience to get there. And I just felt that frustration with it. Like, I felt that frustration in my life, but I felt him going through it. Mm-hmm. And it brought back just like, honestly, I be so like, what's the word I'm looking for? I be so fucking like persistent that a lot of shit I just let roll, you feel me, roll off and keep pushing.
Have to be water.
But then when you look up and you be like, damn, I did kind of just make it through a lot of shit, and you start to think on that shit'll get to you a little bit.
You have some dark days, some down days, like, dang, what's going on? But for sure.
So that song just like perfectly encapsulated like the hard times of chasing your dream, the wanting to quit, the trying some shit and it don't work, the taking the risk and it don't work. Like, he just perfect. Like, that was a perfect example of that, man. So shout out to JayDot Rain. I did text, I DM that nigga like, yeah, man. I DM that nigga like, bro, it's one of them ones, man. So shout out to JayDot Rain, Devil's Playground. That's off his new project. And then Smino, track before that was called 90 Proof featuring J. Cole. Who even be getting J. Cole on records like that nowadays? Eastside.
Nah, he definitely pop out and like destroy shit and then like go back in his hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went crazy on that.
Man.
And then of course the first record we had played was Muting by Boregard. And before we get into it, so we were actually finna switch it up.
Yeah.
Finna switch it up. That was like a rap section. This is the New Waves mix, but it's not just exclusive to like New Wave hip hop. It's New Wave in general. So we finna switch it up, get into like more like the kind of bubbly, non-hip hop R&B type of vibes.
You know, alternative.
Alternative, yes,
not necessarily R&B, but not hip hop.
Yep.
But just influenced by both.
Yep, type shit. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. See, this is why you need a co-host. So before we get away from like the rap and the hip hop, the biggest headline going on in hip hop right now is that boy Gunna is free. Shout out to YSL, free slime. But we got one back, man. So the whispers through the industry is that, you know, people saying that he did some fuckboy shit to get out. They trying to put that on him. I won't even say. I'm not even really gonna speak on that. We ain't even gonna put that bullshit on the airwaves.
And that word
in the same sentence, because people don't realize like you can't just throw that shit out there.
And that's what Thug's sister was saying. Did you see her? She was like, y'all I think Dolly, her name is, she was like, y'all please, y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all don't know y'all are hurting him more than hurting my brother, hurting Gunna, hurting everybody in YSL. The more y'all kind of egg this on. Like y'all been begging for this man to come home for months, and now he here and y'all want to turn to him. Like, y'all need to chill.
Right, but that just go to show you, like, they love you going up and they love you going down. They want it's like once you go up, all you can do is fall. So it's like they applaud both. It's crazy.
Every time.
Like we see it happen with the baby. Like they applauded this nigga on the way up, and they are some people are applauding this nigga on the way down. So it just go to show you, man, fans are kind of fickle. Hip hop fans specifically, a little bit fickle, man. But honestly, man, it's just dope to have bruh back. I think for the culture, for the city, for YSL as a label.
That first day out, we waiting for the first day out.
Nah, for real. And I want to say this. He employ a lot of people. For sure. Like, it's a lot of people that's like legitimately businessmen, legitimately employees or whatever that are employed from YSL. But I will, this is my last thing I'm going to say on it. If you want to do any type of real business, corporation, like LLC, whatever, we have to professionalize ourselves in a way that where we can like separate.
It has to be two separate
the
things.
Shit. You feel
and
me?
I know we want to bring our same people that we had, you know what I'm saying, on the street with us. But if you know that your partner in the street still doing street stuff, you can't bring him to the legitimate side. You're going to have to, you have to pick and choose.
It's a leak in the boat.
Like, unless you yourself want to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're going to have to make a decision. Or you're going to have to have that conversation. Like, come on, bro, I want to have you with me, but, like, you're going to have to leave that behind you.
Facts.
We got millions to taste. You trying to do little pennies right now.
So that shit, and it's not, I don't even think it's so much the money. I think it's just the mentality.
Yeah, that's
You can't take like a hood ass street mentality in every single room. It helps sometimes. You feel me? Being from the hood, you're going to always be on like defense, be on your toes. You feel me? Like, be aware. That helps you in certain aspects of business. But when it comes to the way you moving and who you moving with, you got to separate the two, man. So I think that's just like a lesson for the culture. Honestly, man, if you from the streets and you an artist and you want to really professionalize yourself, just know how to separate the two. Feel me? If you street, that's cool, but separate the streets for your business. For sure,
How you
man.
some money put up?
I'm trying to tell you, lawyer fees a bitch.
They own you.
For real. So we about to get into a little bit different vibes right now, man. So I just saw this artist perform on Edgewood at our bar. Yeah, Charles Infamous. So I discovered him. I was on a little date, with a little vibe, and she was actually like, really like into it,
so
and I was like,
y'all both discovered him for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. And this is he's a white artist actually. So shout out to him.
I was shocked when I learned. Yeah. But then when I don't know, when you know that and he listens to the music, you're like, oh, I kind of hear it.
Yeah, you kind of see it after a while.
The vernacular that he used.
And for the record, like, I don't care, white, black, purple, blue, hip hop. I just believe that hip hop is a black culture, so we do have to have, like you said, control our own narrative, control our own voice. But you welcome if you white, you blue, you black, and you want to come into the hip hop. It's
respectful.
Come on, man. We got like 3 soulful white boys in this mix, man. So shouts out to all of y'all, man. Yeah. So we about to get into Charles Infamous lately. We got some Pote Baby coming up after that, some Wiley from Atlanta, and some Nay Bree coming up right here on Track Finder Radio. Let's get it.
You wanna rock with me, but I don't need your shit, yeah. Cause lately, I don't even leave the crib. I've been too stuck in my head, yeah. Searching for the love, but I don't feel it anymore, yeah. Cause y'all just wanna fill the void, now cut the bullshit. Bitch, I made this beat, yeah.
Hey, that's a flex.
You probably gotta pay the least, and if your baby mama cheat, yeah. Shawty ready for the streets, I got future blessing, now my speakers dog, yeah. Might blow back today, yeah. Hop in the whip and I fly away, yeah. And I fly away, I'm in a spaceship, yeah, oh. Catch me moving at light speed, I've been going ape shit, yeah, oh. They act like they don't like me, but then they go and play this, yeah, oh. I know the vibe, I can tell by the way that you dropped in my life. Oh, you wanna fuck with me, but I don't need your shit, no. Lately, I got no more fucks to give. You've been searching for the old me, out here digging up the past, but you can't find it anymore, yeah. Cause y'all just wanna fill the void, now cut the bullshit. Too many times I've been caught in a cycle and cycling back. People that say they were there from the jump, when they see in the way they can make them a bag. I know the way that it feels when you realize they ain't really love you, dog. The shit is dysfunctional, but you gotta keep your head up and don't let them fuck your bread up. I know you wanna rock with me, but I don't need your shit, yeah. Cause lately, I don't even leave the crib. I've I've been too stuck in my head, yeah. Searching for the love, but I don't feel it anymore, yeah. Cause y'all just wanna fill the void, and I cut the bullshit. Yeah, 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 you know.
Come on, outro.
Yeah, 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 you know.
He's snapping.
Don't fuck up the vibe, don't fuck up the vibe, don't fuck up the vibe.
Not the first line of the song is.
Don't fuck up the vibe.
Made this me. Let me let you know. Off rip. Just in case you didn't think. Shout out to that boy Charles.
Hard.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I think you're here twice, ain't you?
Savannah.
From Savannah?
Man, Kaydee.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. I love it when you slow wind it. I can't get enough of you mind it. Press rewind it. Slow wind it for me, yeah. Slow wind it for me, me. Room full of incense, rum in the essence. Your body's wetting. You and your best friends, bold in complexions, join in a section. Jams caliente, gold in my pinting. Now they call me F.A. I got the answers, you got the questions, nobody asking. You made my heart beat, that's all you get from me. What can you show me? Your body language, slow wind it. I can't get enough of you mind it. Press rewind it, slow wind it for me, yeah. Slow wind it for me. I love it when you slow wind it. I can't get enough of you mind it. Press rewind it, slow wind it for me, yeah. Slow wind it for me, me. PM, 10 PM, I want you. 9 AM, 10 AM, I want to. Scramble eggs, make some grits and bacon. Spend some time, spending time, I'm saying, yeah. You made my heart beat, that's all you get from me. What can you show me? Your body language, slow wind it. I can't get enough of you mind it. Press rewind it, slow wind it for me, yeah. Slow wind it for me. I love it when you slow wind it. I can't get enough of you mind it. Press rewind it, slow wind it for me, yeah. Slow wind it for me, me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 You gotta look at this from top to bottom. Bird's eye view, the best way to spot them. 912, the home of camouflage. And more money, more ways for me to solve my problems. Yeah, How the fuck did we end up here? Listen to you play my heart like a drum. One hand counting up my fears. It's getting hard to breathe here under your thumb. Tried to run away, but you swayed to me. Palm trees, pool water clear. I can tell that love is a game for you. Pulling on my heartstrings like a puppeteer. Motel floor with an ashland. Cigarette smoke chandelier. No rooms left where we crash landed, but I'm home every time you draw near. Baby, we can see the backseat like a penthouse. Been a couple years since digging you out. Never made love like this right here. No, like this right here. Neighborhood blood red from the sun. Sand stained pink from the rays, darling. Neighborhood kids with guns. Shots ringing off like parades, darling. Hold me close, don't run.
you're making my head knock. Your lips stain pink from the sun. Ain't no place we can stay. They ain't got no vacancies. You done rolled all my weed up. Palms up, smoking on tree. Somebody knocking, don't freeze up. Stained glass sky through the window. Paradise littered with debris. Floating on my back, watch the world burn down. They don't really give a fuck about me.
That boy Wiley. He been doing it for a long time too.
Oh, so you here?
For sure.
Okay, for sure.
Another person you gotta see live and be like, damn, bro, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Tell you the underground be having them jams,
The
man.
Edgewood,
Niggas
the
be
little 5
sleep.
points, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come down to Atlanta and feel this energy.
Come on, talk about it. Track was Feel the Breeze by Flowery Chyld featuring Br.XX. So it's N-A-I-B-R.XX. Br.XX. Forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong, but I actually just ran into her recently too. That's what's funny. Yeah. Ran into her at like a tech networking event or something like that. But I was like, bro, you were like, and she was kind of surprised, like, wow, you know me.
That's how it be though. Yeah. Like people really, I feel like you have to go and approach these people, rather if you think they're too big or anything like that. Like, you never know what type of day folks is having. Yep. And your one little, man, I really mess with your music, or I really like your style, or whatever. Yep. Whatever compliments you can come up with, bruh, don't just hold it in. Like, I love
shit
when
is,
people
that shit not dick riding, bruh, just to show love, bruh.
Like,
that ain't dick riding, bruh.
At all.
Niggas
like,
be too cool to show love.
Full circle moments. Like, it's going to come back around to you. That's good energy just to have. Like,
yep, absolutely. So shout out
sure
to Nay.
Appreciated
oh, yeah, I could tell she definitely appreciated it, man. But I walked up on her singing the lyrics. She was like, oh, this nigga really know my shit.
That boy trying to shoot a shot.
Yeah, oh, nah,
man.
You
funny. talk to me.
So shout out to Nate Bree and Flowery Child. Track before that was called No Vacancies by Wiley from Atlanta. Track before that was called Slow Wine by Pote. That motherfucker was a jam. That Slow Wine.
I can hear that going like when you in the club or just in lounges in the city and they do that Caribbean little 30-minute mix. That's definitely got to be intertwined with that.
Yep, and then of course the first song, like we said, that was called Lately by Charles Infamous, man. So shouts out to all of the artists in this mix. Before we move forward, we got some more dope R&B coming up, some dope soulful singers. We're about to wrap up 2022. Actually, if you're listening to this, it's probably 2023. Keep it a band, because we still got to edit. We still got to get some logos and all type of shit done.
Happy New Year.
Type shit.
That's hilarious.
Nah, for real. So by the time this come out, we'll get some editing and all of that done. But it is currently December the 16th, so we're wrapping up the year. And a conversation that was going crazy on Twitter as well was Best Rap Album 2022. So, Rolling Stone put out a list, 25 best hip-hop albums 2022. Before we even get into the list, what is your favorite album of 2022?
My favorite? Personal favorite.
Okay.
Is DS4. Like, high replay.
Digital Nas?
That was this year.
By Digital Nas, right?
No, Fool by Gunna.
By Gunna.
DS4.
DS4. I'm asleep.
Right. The one that had Pushing P on it and all that at the top of the year.
You.
Yes, like that was a complete project. Like from top to bottom. No skips for real.
Gunna just such a strong artist that I thought that was just single. I didn't even know he dropped the album this year.
See, and that's the thing. Oh my God. I'm so glad I'm glad you say that. But like
let's talk about
that really kills me because I'm a Gunna fan. Like I'm real like I love him. I've been following him since the first DS Drip Season 1, like for real. So I knew from him dropping this album and it being a complete project and the response he was getting and the momentum that he had, this was finna be his like breakout year for real. He was finna go up. He was finna. Most people don't consider him at the same level as the Babies, the 21 Savages, the Durks. That's like a tier right here, and then like Gunna and a few other artists is like right below them. So I feel like he was finna make his march up there with the Futures, with the Thugs. Like no, I'm not just somebody's artist or whatever the case may be. I'm my own man. Like that was a strong project, and it was the final installment of something that all his fans really been wanting. He had a lot of pressure on him to do that. He didn't drop for like 2 years or something like that.
Follow-up.
He was just strictly doing features. I knew it was going to be great for his feature run from last year. You know, because I'm intertwined with shit like that. But no, like I just knew that it was going to be one of his best years, and then you know. What happened, and it just stopped everything. But like a lot of people I know for sure are still playing DS4 heavy, and that came out top of the year, maybe like January.
Almost a year old now, and still getting love.
But I got some other ones too. Let me see.
I'd say honestly, what album had the most replay value for me was actually Freddie Gibbs. So separately. Because this was his first time. You know, Freddie Gibbs is pretty much independent.
He's always like...
But this was his first time getting with a major, I believe. This album was put out through Warner, I want to say. Could be wrong, but it got put out through a major. And I could tell he got a budget behind it. Because the production on that motherfucker, like, was just so... He got features and shit.
That's
like,
hilarious that you say Freddie Gibbs and I say Gunna, and they had that little splat. Did you do it on purpose? No, okay. If you want to go to, like, a rapidy rap person, Babyface Ray. Face?
Yeah.
Oh
him and EST. Actually, that makes me think of ESTG now too. For some reason, when you said him, ESTG popped up. But
Babyface Ray really like separated himself from just like I think the
recently
rest of the like.
He did.
Detroit has like a lot going on right now, and they kind of not all sound the same, but it's like a lot. They are trying to fight to be like that number one after kind of like Big Sean. But like I feel like Babyface Ray definitely has separated himself from the group. Like he's and he don't necessarily sound, he don't rap on necessarily Detroit style beats.
Right. I think that's why he winning.
He got a lot of Atlanta production.
He
came back here and got DJ Esco.
That's why he winning.
He came back and got here with Will the Fool and all.
You hear that?
Like, come
you
on
want to get your sound right?
You gotta come back. What Roddy Ricch just did came back with like that one. You like Roddy Ricch album? The third one.
I ain't checking out.
Okay, so like the one he put out earlier this year was was it this year? Yes, it was this year. Trash. We hated it. He got bullied.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Like nobody
feedback.
was messing with that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Roddy, we didn't waited 2 years. And
but he had a huge single. I feel like any judgment on Roddy Ricch within the past year or two is not fair because it's being compared to the box.
I mean,
and it's hard to like. You probably might be the biggest record in his career, and that's cool. But it's hard to follow up with.
It is hard to follow up, but like people have done it. Like Baby has done it. Gunna has done it. Thug has done it. If you want to be up there with them type of artists, you want to consider yourself like up there, like with them, you have to consistently put out great bodies of work. You can't just, all right, I'm going to take this one off for. And then think about what really just bothered me. We waited for that motherfucker for 2 years. You think you Drake or something? Like you were supposed to ride the box as much as you could. But sir, while you was riding the box, you was supposed to be in the studio getting, you know what I'm saying, your sound together. But this project that he just dropped maybe like a month ago, I think it was Feed the Streets 3. He spent all his time here. All the production.
Atlanta got that sauce. Atlanta got that sauce. Let's look through the list real quick, man. We're going to scope through it real quick. So, they wrong.
Damn.
Number 25 is Drake and 21 Savage. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go through the whole list. We're gonna go 25, we're gonna go 1, and then we're gonna kind of scroll through it. So that was 25. Let's see who they said number 1 was.
That should be some weird shit.
Pusha T, it's almost dry. Why you suck your teeth?
I knew it was gonna be something like this. I knew it was gonna be something.
Honestly, I think it's dope.
I thought it was gonna be Nas, to be honest.
But he was number 2. He was number 2.
Okay.
So I think it's dope that they let Nas, Rolling Stone, and for them to be a mainstream publication, they went Nas and Pusha T for the best 2. I'm not mad at that because that's real bars, both of them.
I guess so. They really got people that kind of know what they're doing back there.
I haven't listened to this whole album, but Nas King Disease 3, I'm probably like halfway through it. Very, very solid. Him and 21.
Not one single second.
Check that him and 21.
I will go because I'll listen to anything 21 Savage is on. So I'll go listen to that, but I haven't listened to one single second.
They got a record together on here that I like a lot.
Okay.
They put JayDot. So Atlanta, okay. Got some Atlanta in there. Number 3. Yeah. Didn't know who the other guy, Vince, is on here. Didn't know he dropped. Metro. Wow. Haven't heard Metro's album yet. Have you heard Metro's album?
Yes. The thing that I think I was surprised about, I thought he was probably, which I shouldn't be surprised because Metro don't really work with a lot of outside people. Right. Unless it's like on their projects. You know, he got a circle. Only mess with like his people.
And he from St. Louis. Shout out to that boy Metro.
It was like 21 Savage, Future, Travis Scott, Don Toliver. That was like the bulk of the album for the most part. Like that's pretty much it. And all of the songs are slap. Like greatness.
Shout out to my uncle used to work with Metro at like an old folks home or some shit like that, man. So shout out to Metro, man. Absolutely.
I didn't think he was gonna come. I was surprised.
For real, yeah. He a real one for even. Yeah, he's solid for even being able. You got to be such a strong individual.
You got to really love it to come back and be like, bro, it's eating me alive that I can't even put out the music. Or I can't even do nothing. That probably was his therapy or his like outlet. That's the only thing you know.
Yeah, that shit was there. You got to be real strong to do that. So big shout out and love to him and his whole family. And shout out to St. Louis and him for even making it out the city, bro, as literally one of the most influential producers. He got here like 18, 19 doing his thing, man. So
Morehouse going slow.
Shout out to my boy Metro from the Lou. And they did put Kendrick in here at number 7. So
I like that album.
I'm gonna keep it real. It came out on my birthday actually, May 13th. So I was waiting for Kendrick to drop. But honestly, it didn't that album didn't just demand my attention. It was kind of like a therapy session. And I think it was needed for the culture. But it's hard to balance out. And Kendrick has always kind of done a really good job of that. He'll balance out the real shit that you need, like the depth, with the shit that's jamming with the width.
I guess that.
Like mainstream music is width, if you can see it. The depth is like Kendrick's specialty. He the type make you cry on the record.
What was the song that's going I can't even think about it, but it's like going crazy. I'm like, this is the Kendrick Lamar song in the club, going crazy.
Probably 97, that 97 shit.
I can't remember it. But I'm not necessarily a Kendrick Lamar fan. Like I'm like when he dropped, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go listen. Over time, I was like, it's been a minute, it's been a few years since he dropped. Let me go see what he's talking about.
Right, of course.
I liked his verse on Baby Keem's project, I think
Oh, yeah,
it was.
for sure.
So I was like, okay, yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? He might got something to say.
That's probably one of the best records of the past couple years. Him and that Family Ties, right? Yeah, they was going. I seen some footage of them performing that overseas, and they was singing that shit word for word, and that's a rapidy rap song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, going.
Yeah, man. So
I really liked it though. For me not to be a fan, I liked it.
Now I will say this. So the album I listened to most was Freddie Gibbs' So Serpentine, but I think the most impactful album definitely was Drake and 21. I can't even because it was a lot of mid. It was a lot of mid. It was a lot of mid this year. Like a lot of people been talking about.
There was a lot of good music.
Here's the thing:
year.
Good music came out, but I don't know if it's marketing dollars at the labels. Maybe if they picking and choosing, but like some of these people on this list, I didn't even know dropped. I didn't even know Vince Staples dropped this year. Like it be like artists that are signed dropping, and we don't even know.
You didn't even
that
know.
they dropped.
For you to say you didn't know Gunna dropped a project is nuts.
Yeah, but he's a single artist. You feel me? I heard that single all year though.
For
you feel
sure,
me?
strong.
So I don't know if it's a marketing thing, but honestly, like I can say without a doubt, the most impactful album. And here's the thing: it's not biased. Like I'm not even like just a huge Drake stan because he dropped 3 in the year cycle, and the first 2 I wasn't feeling. I think Certified Lover Boy was probably the biggest miss of his career because of what it could have been.
That's what
the way he titled it. You're Drake, and you have an album called Certified Lover Boy, and you don't knock that out the park with love songs.
We waited for it for a long time, and then you give us this single. You give us this.
What was the biggest record?
Promo
what was the biggest record on Certified Lover Boy? And you know which one it is, because just the ones that we play here in the club in Atlanta.
I can't give it to you right now.
Future.
Pipe down. In Too Deep.
That's them at the club records though. Future.
Wait, that's a song that Future's on. In Too Deep.
Too sexy.
Too sexy. Oh my
God. So here's my problem.
Forgot about that song.
Here's my problem. What you just said, you forgot about it. For 2, why is the biggest record on the album called Certified Lover Boy Too Sexy? It don't match.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did you feed us this dream? That promo had nothing to do with what it is.
That artwork was trash.
This is a party. This is a. I mean,
we fuck with Drake, of course. As music listeners, you know, I fuck with Drake. I'm just saying
it grew on me, but I was disappointed.
But his branding from like 2008 to like 2015, he was kind of getting made fun of for being a lover boy.
That's what I'm
so you had a chance to like really bring it full circle and give us Marvin's Room Part 2 type shit. Like he could have did a love ballad, and we would have ate it up because we ain't heard you really in that bag in a minute. He been trying to prove he could rap and that he gangsta a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. He not on that no more. All that soft
Heartbreak
stuff,
Drake.
It's over with now. I'm the biggest artist in the world. I'm finna swing. You know what I'm saying?
And he is rapping like a nigga that's fucking hoes.
I'm finna do whatever I want to. Yeah.
You feel me? He like fuck that love shit.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I'm definitely with you. Why name it that? And we waited for so long. You could have switched it and been like, you know what? Not Certified Lover Boy. Whatever you know what I'm saying?
And then the second one he dropped was like the pop album. I didn't even really give more than 3 songs a listen. And then
what was the it was the little
Honestly, Never Mind. It was like a pop. People made fun of it because it was all like pop like overseas type and like type of like world music.
Okay, so he got like 2 or 3 songs on there that I mess with.
Okay.
So Sticky, you know how sticky it gets. That's for sure. And you get in my bed, you twist on my head, I'm changing for you.
So that's 3 albums in a year cycle, and this one was the only one I was like, as soon as I heard it.
So Liability is a song that I feel like should have been on Certified Lover Boy. You should have embodied the feels that we got from Liability should have been on Certified Lover Boy. So I mean, it's in you. You can do it. You just chose not to.
You remember when they said it leaked like a week before?
Yeah.
So I had got a Dropbox link, but none of them songs was on there. I probably, but then it got snatched, and then none of them songs that I heard got on the album. But they was phenomenal fucking songs, and none of them made it to the album.
I think that's probably what happened.
So I don't know, man. But shout out to Drizzy. But I do
Jimmy
believe
Cooks
that
is on there too.
I do believe that was the most impactful project of 2022.
I don't know. Certified. I mean, honestly, Nevermind might have been I don't know because we had bigger hopes and bigger dreams.
I'm saying her loss.
You were saying Certified Lover Boy was his biggest miss.
To me, I think.
Because I was about to say maybe honestly Nevermind because people definitely didn't mess with that. They thought
let
it
me
was
tell
gonna
you
be
why
like a.
it's not a miss for him though, because he knew what he was doing. He did something he like experimental, so he knew people was gonna talk shit. So I bet you that album will end up chart because the type of music is world music. It's gonna go further. It's gonna sell more. So he's like, I'm gonna get the last laugh. Y'all can laugh at me on Twitter right now, but look at these sales a year from now.
And then you come back and drop with one of like
a real
treacherous twin. You know what I'm saying? Real like, deal hard. Artists, real street artists.
So I'd say that at 25 on Rolling Stone, they really playing on them niggas' tops, to be honest. So yeah, man, shout out to Rolling Stone, man. They're a mainstream publication, but I love that they show love to bars with Pusha T and Nas at number 1 and 2. Like
and JayDot 1, 2, 3.
And JayDot, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Straight like bars. Straight bars. Actually, he's probably somebody that's album I probably like honorable mention for real, because he had a hard ass album as well, man. So we actually are almost done, man. We got like 3 more sets. So just to go back over, that was Feel the Breeze by Flwr, Chyld, and Br.XX. And now we're about to go into some John Doe. So she's an R&B chick / rapper out of Chicago. We got Bosco, singer, songwriter from Atlanta. She's on Empire. We got Drew's that dude who's like a producer. So he flips beats, and then he partnered with like an R&B group to make this song. And then some Gnoir and some Ibukun. So we about to switch it up into the vocal side of the mix. Here's some singing. And yes, sir. So the name of this track is Ease Up by John Doe, right here on Track Finder Radio. Let's get into it.
True down, you making noise, boy. I've been sleep with the enemy. So close to home, now baby girl, she know all of my moves. It ain't polite to stay. Your body on 10 with gin, and excuse me if I'm rude. I'm in love with the enemy. And baby, it's safe to say I'ma fuck all this pain away. I'ma fuck all the pain away. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. I've been sleep with the enemy. So close to home, now baby girl, she know all of my moves. It ain't polite to stay. Your body on 10 with gin, and excuse me if I'm rude. Fuck all the pain away. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. I don't remember me. Probably from all this licking ecstasy. Keep it direct with me. Fuck you good, make you catch feelings is my specialty. Knowing that we used to lay with me. We used to lay with me. Just tell me you're proud of me. I bought you prodigies, my little prodigy. Don't jump the gun. You take a lot of me, whole nother side of me. Nothing is new under the sun. Too many casualties, lot of uncertainty. Let you be dark, but will you run? You want control of me, can't get a hold of me. I know it's easier said than done. I've been sleep with the enemy. So close to home, now baby girl, she know all of my moves. It ain't polite to stay. Your body on 10 with gin, and excuse me if I'm rude. I'm in love with the enemy. And baby, it's safe to say I'ma fuck all this pain away. I'ma fuck all the pain away. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. I'ma make you remember me. You will try to forget me, but I won't let you in.
dancing, yeah. I need you to keep on dancing. It's just me and you in the front steps, yeah. I need you to keep on dancing.
You know how they be previewing another song at the end of the video?
I'm ready, if you're ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, you're ready. I'm ready, you're ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready if you're ready. I just put some BBs on the bridge. I didn't wanna hit on other niggas. I'm ready, if you're ready. I just put some BBs on the ridge. Why they wanna hate on other niggas? I will risk it all to make you hear this. Yes, I will risk it all to make these millions. Told you from the start, from the beginning, I am not just any other nigga. Don't know who to call, I got that feeling. I like that feeling. I'm feeling now. The hate, they say that the top will feel this way. So I just gave you my balls to taste. For it all, for it all, for it all, for it all, for it. But you're over it. You didn't call for this. You didn't call for this. Why'd I stop for this? I don't all for this. Risked it all for this. I want all of it. I want all, I want all. I don't just want my God. I want your guy. I want your fuck. I want your style. I want honest. Just be honest. Just be honest. My suit it be on it. I'm fucking you slowly, cause I know what we always. Every time I see you, baby, rush. When you eat my dick, gon' make me gush. From the gutter, came right from these slums. Promise, baby, we didn't have nothing. I'ma get him hype. Credit card, we gonna let him swipe. I'ma treat that thing like it was mine. This ain't stolen bread, it's not the best. I think they forgot to add the zest. I just want some more and never less. 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 I just want some more and never.
Yeah. We back like we never left, man. Shout out to Ibukun with that last record, man. Ready when you are. Breezy, how you feel about that last record, man?
The last two records, I told you, I feel like these very weekend inspired. It's
For sure.
giving
For sure.
very drug induced. Like it's gonna hit harder on the way home from the club. Like I swear, those are songs that you play and you like.
LSD vibes, acid
the ad libs
vibes.
you was doing, the off the top ad libs you had was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It hits your soul. Like I'm messing with those two for sure. And those two different artists.
Yep. So shout out to Ibukun, man. He's out of Philly, actually. So you don't really hear no music like that coming out of Philly.
Oh God,
right
you hear
now, man.
shoot 'em up, bang bang music.
Yeah,
out of
man.
Philly.
So shout out to him. Track before that was called Enemy by Gnoir. Love that record, man. I think most of men, we done all probably been there like messing with a chick and then you look up one day and realize like you really a op. Like why am I even fucking with you? Like we done been there. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for that.
You really against me, bitch.
Nah, for real. Drew's that dude. Track before that was Drew's that dude, Consolation Prize. Track before that was Green Light by Bosco, an artist out of Savannah, R&B, singer, songwriter, signed to Empire. And the first track we played was John Doe, Ease Up. John Doe's an artist out of Chicago, man. So wanted to do a section just specifically for the R&B acts, the singers, the soulful, you know, hit us with them notes. Hit us with them high notes and all that soul, man. So shout out to all of these artists, man, on the whole mix. This the New Waves mix, Track Finder Radio. I'm your host with the most dope music, CJ the Mogul, my beautiful co-host, Big Breezy.
The young Breezy.
Not the little one.
Yeah.
But the young one. And yeah, we finna get up out of here, man. So we got 2 more sets. These next couple records we're gonna get back to the rap a little bit, but next, so we had talked about Soulful White Boys, right?
We have.
So we got another Soulful White Boy coming up, man. Shout out to my boy Gus Glasser. So Gus Glasser is a upcoming artist and producer here in Atlanta, and he actually performs a lot at the AUC.
Yeah.
So he'll be on campuses, set up with a whole table and a keyboard and all of that, doing this thing at the AUC, man. So shout out to Gus Glasser. So the next track we got coming up is called A Really Damn Long Day. He went viral on TikTok with this shit. He got like 100,000 streams on the record, man. So shouts out to Gus Glasser. Then we got some old Pote Baby, some Skygod Spence, and some Truebeatzz right here on Track Finder Radio. Let's get it.
This is gonna be great. Already interviewed have like 30 people just and they got hella music. These people don't just go, oh, I just started music.
I don't know really what else I'm gonna say. It's been a really damn long day, and I'm tired now, and I wanna numb out, but I don't have any drugs left. I've got no other friends left, and I'm alone with you. There's nobody else except you, and I don't wanna let go. Don't wanna let go.
What the hell is wrong with me? I wanna know all your little secrets, yeah, I wanna know. Every time I'm down, you lift me off the floor, and while the scenes around me change, and I'm still insecure, yeah. I can tell, yeah, I can tell, yeah. There's way too much feeling, it arrives and swells, yeah. Running around, and I'm still attached, yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever be getting this one back, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get you back today. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? I'm not too sure. There's more to feel when I'm not alone, but I can sense the deviation from your normal tone, and I can tell, baby, I don't know really what else I'm gonna say. It's been a really damn long day, and I'm tired now, and I wanna numb out, but I don't have any drugs left. I've got no other friends left, and I'm alone with you. There's nobody else except you, and I don't wanna let go. Don't wanna let go. Oh, it's harder for me to stay with you at home. I'd leave you there, but you'd be all alone. I know it's coming to an end. I'll push it off till then, yeah. And we both have changed in separate ways, because the girl I met is not who you are today. And I can tell there's a difference in the way we've grown, and I can tell, baby,
that things are different. I can tell things are different.
I can tell things are different. I can tell things are different. Was it time? Was it distance? Was it just my mind? That's what's missing. I don't like being without you. Life's so easy around you. I can tell things are
Eventually, you really gotta accept it. Eat it. Let that shit go. Nah, for real. Talk about it.
He snapped on that.
Pote, baby.
I don't know. That might be my favorite one out of the whole thing.
Pote, baby, I just want to win.
Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah.
We're gonna run that back just so that you could hear that way that beat drop.
Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yes sir. Yeah, yes sir. Under pressure, yes I'm pressured. Logo vector, gumbo sweaters. You should know better, not the lesser. Whoa, all these honeybees, they just want me for the buzz. You know my boo thing, I'ma hit it just because. Breaking down the wall, you gotta let us in. My whole team ball, I just wanna win. I just wanna win, but I'm misunderstood. My ex told me the other day I'm Hollywood. She was absolutely right. I got out the room and changed my motherfucking life. Mistake after mistake, I got the chance to make it right. For once the underdog, got the bar to match the bite. I had to make a song for the losers up at night. I do this shit for me, I do this for the shells who feel like they can't compete. Give me the same block, give me the same shot. Give me the same rock, give me the same block. Give me the same time, give me the same watch. I swear, I swear, I swear, I'm gonna be on top, bitch. Yeah, yes sir, yeah, yes sir. Under pressure, yes I'm pressured. Logo vector, gumbo sweaters. You should know better, not the lesser. Whoa, all these honeybees, they just want me for the buzz. You know my boo thing, I'ma hit it just because. Breaking down the wall, you gotta let us in. My whole team ball, I just wanna win. Ain't nobody stopping you but you, who you kidding? Speed bumps or not, roadblocks, know the difference. We do not have the same goals, why we kicking it? Simon says, I got common sense, check the dividends. I don't give a damn about what you did, you gotta do it again. All the fans asking how I did it, it's just me and my friends. L at the L at the L, bitch, it's time to win. L at the L at the L, bitch, it's time to win. Third place don't mean shit to me, I mean it. Going for the goal every day, I need it. I need a ring like my bitch, I'm fiending. Finish line still a mile away, but I see it, I see it. Yeah, yes sir, yeah, yes sir. Under pressure, yes I'm pressured. Logo vector, gumbo sweaters. You should know better, not the lesser. Whoa.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes sir, yes sir.
So.
No way that's the same person
that
from
was him
earlier.
On the hook. Yeah, and that was Pote Baby from earlier. Slow wine.
From the wine
Slow wine.
song.
Slow wine.
Boy, you're versatile. What's
Shout out to
going
Pote Baby,
on?
man. Shout out to Pote Baby, man.
Nah, he's not.
All right, so let's get into this. Skygod Spence. This dude. You already
40 up on 4 alumni.
Come on,
y'all make
come
sure y'all
on.
go check out my interview. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we will also put a link to 40 on 4 in the description.
in the
Please
city.
go subscribe and support.
Go see where they came from. Tell their story. Yeah.
Y'all niggas smoking mirrors, but I see through. She tryna.
I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I ain't know. All right, man. This Skygod Spence.
Hurry up.
Not my twin.
Hurry
Let's
up,
run that back.
Spence.
Let's run that back.
Y'all niggas smoking mirrors, but I see through. She tryna fucking made it clear her top is see-through. I'm out of town, low-key move, swerving third eye. I'm so damn geeked up, got the view just like a bird eye. Let me go on and serve, guy. You out here after your first try. That boy gone, they never heard why. Yeah, keep it on the hush. That's between us. Bad bitch so godly, think she from Venus. Keep around for the aesthetics. Attracted to money's magnetic. Wake up and go get it in. I don't need no gang or no twins. Hot box the beamers and Benzes. Walk through and they point their lenses. Buddy hoes tryna sneak in my banger. I got room to speak on these things.
All I do is get these wins, might sign the kind of bitch, we the best. Bring the smoke like the Marlboro man for smoke, but it's not cause it's about to flex. On that dot, I can wait for a text. Brand new thoughts, can't ease my stress. The flow too hot like the Serengeti. Gonna put a tongue with a fan net. Up in the air like a Pixar movie, I don't even know how to land that. Y'all been crying about shadow bands, I'm tryna be where the band's at. Yeah, check, I'm tryna be where the band's at. Told a bad bitch, put her toes where the fan at. You is not my gang or my twin, you can't say that.
You is not my gang or my twin, we don't play that. Ay, bitch, ask me where the fuck I'm at. Bitch, I'm where them bands at.
Yeah.
Go off, hey, go off, bitch, yeah. I'm tryna be
right where the bands at. Put the legs in the air, I don't even know I'ma land at. Yeah. The bands at. You is not my gang.
We ain't gang.
Don't say twin.
We ain't twins, nigga. No, we not gang. We ain't twins. No, we ain't gang. We ain't twins. No, we not gang. We not twins. No, we ain't gang. We not twins, nigga. Hey.
Stop calling me twin. I look better than you, man. Fuck out of here, bruh.
I'm sipping, money slippers made a difference in the trenches. Niggas switching, I ain't tripping. Glocky on me. I be like, fuck the ceiling, pill the ceiling, fuck the feelings. I done bagged a bad bitch and left her on scene. Stupid ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
True that, you making noise, man.
Hey, tell her keep the cameras rolling. It's a real movie every time a nigga pop out. So what I'ma drop out, still running commas up. I was like, fuck everything my teacher talking about. I'ma need a couple G's if you want a kid to pop out. Mouth phone freeze, I done bought the freeze pop out. Spend a couple G's, medicine in my pot now. Please pipe down, we ain't fighting, you get popped out.
Say some shit, bro.
Yeah, a whole lot of bling bling on me. She all on me. She wanna fuck, now she creaming all on me. Yeah, whole lot of money, keep the ching on me. Ayy, smelling like a pig, got the whole thing on me. Ayy, used to break it down, now the whole thing gone. Yeah, shawty got a man, but she need to keep going. I done lost a lot of mans, but the plan keep going. I done made a lot of bands, but I wanna keep going. Ayy, quality sipping, money slippers made a difference in the trenches. Niggas switching, I ain't tripping. Glocky on me. I be like, fuck the ceiling, pill the ceiling, fuck the feelings. I done bagged a bad bitch and left her on scene. Bitch, nigga, fuck it, you can have that. Ear than a wax, but they matte black. Getting dome in the scat with the B on the mat. Every time I rock C's, they be back to back. Yeah, ayy, tell them keep the cameras rolling. It's a real movie every time a nigga pop out. So what I'ma drop out, still running commas up. I was like, fuck everything my teacher talking about. I'ma need a couple G's if you want a kid to pop out. Mouth phone freeze, I done bought the freeze pop out. Spend a couple G's, medicine in my pot now. Please pipe down, we ain't fighting, you get popped out.
Going crazy, man. All right, man. So that was our alternative hip hop set, man. Shouts out to Truebeatzz and Fleacoo. That was Pop Out. Again, that's Truebeatzz, TRUEBEATZZ, and Fleacoo, FLEACOO. Name of that track is called Pop Out. That beat, crazy, disgusting. Make you make it like, an ugly face.
It's definitely like villain music almost. Like when, when this come on in the movie, you know some shit finna happen. Some shit finna get fucked up. Like,
nah, for real. For sure. Yeah, man. Truebeatzz, upcoming producer. I think I don't know if he's from Atlanta, but he be moving around the city for sure. His manager's here. So shouts out to Truebeatzz. Track before that was Not My Twin by Skygod, Spence, and Al-Douja. That motherfucker was crazy too. Not my twin, bro. Shouts out to Skygod, Spence, and Al-Douja, who is Skygod Spence is actually a 41.4 alumni. So shouts out to them.
I have to. I'm really tapped into all these artists.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I couldn't have nobody else really my co-host. There's only a few people that be tapped into the streets. Come on, man.
For real. Like these artists are really great.
Absolutely.
Great people that I feel like can be superstars tomorrow. Like really yesterday. So
facts.
Honestly, like it's just this is a great platform to have, and I'm just happy that I know the knowledge and know some people. We gonna put on so many people, so many. The music is just undeniable. It's just limitless, honestly.
Yeah, for real. And Atlanta is buzzing. It's budding with so much talent that it's like we need platforms like this. We need more platforms that actually will showcase just the talent. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of music media.
We ain't trying to do all no politics or nothing. This person better than this person or nothing like that. Like, no, we just really just giving y'all some time to shine and really just vibing out, giving our opinion. Like, this is some hard shit. Like, this is some shit we listen to in the car.
Real talk, man. So, shouts out to all of the artists, man. Before we get out of here, so this is the last time y'all gonna hear our voice on here. Real quick topic before we wrap up 2022. Breezy, let me know, what is your biggest goal for 2023?
My biggest goal for 2023. I just feel like I want to elevate, like every step, every moment, maybe like every month or every opportunity, just be a little bit bigger than the last. You know what I'm saying? Continue to grow. That's just my biggest thing. I hate feeling stagnant. I hate feeling like I'm not doing enough.
Thanks.
So I just want to stay focused and continue just to grow and looking up. No looking to the side, no looking down, just continuously looking up. That's the goal I got for sure.
I'm already in 2023.
Honestly, like,
like
Christmas, like it's really like what 6-7 days away at this point. Like
it's
really,
over with. So
yeah, my mindset is already here. I'm thinking about what we got going on, thinking about stuff outside. Like, yeah, I'm ready to shake and move.
Yeah, my biggest goal is for real, honestly, is like we doing this shit. Like, what's this? I'm gonna keep it real. I was scared to do this for a long time.
Why?
I don't like being on
camera. I've been knowing you for a long time.
I don't like being on camera.
Brother,
I swear.
Brother, please.
Peep game. No, look. So me, my mom, my dad, we all like that. We just lure like low key behind, and we not ugly. We well spoken, but like we you feel me? Just hello.
Period.
But we low key, like I'm a more behind the scenes type person, and like I probably should have been did this like years ago, but it ain't no better time than the present.
You got the right confidence, you got the right opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You in the right space to do it. You ain't gotta go try to look for nothing. Like I'm gonna support you all the way. You got me here, like let's do it.
We gang. You already know we locked in, man.
2023, it's not right. We doing it.
Come on, and then as the holidays do approach, top Christmas movies. Give me a top 3 Christmas movies real quick.
Top 3 Christmas movie. If you don't think this is a Christmas movie, I don't know. Do your odds not work? The first opening scene has Santa Claus in it. Okay. He's robbing the place. It's a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, for
Friday
sure.
After Next.
yeah, okay.
Friday After Next, in my opinion, is the funniest Friday.
Absolutely.
Like,
for sure.
It's the funniest Friday. And it's a Christmas movie. Some people don't consider it a Christmas movie.
No, that's definitely. It's on my list.
It's all over the place.
It's on my list.
Let me see. I'll take it like a different beat. Have you ever seen the Preacher's Wife? If you've never seen The Preacher's Wife, it's amazing. You gotta ask your mom or your grandma about it. They're gonna tell you about it. Starring Whitney Houston, Denzel Washington,
I think I've seen it,
and Loretta Devine. And Angela Bassett's husband. I don't want to disrespect. No, Angela Bassett wasn't in it.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know your name, sir, but you're a great actor. Your name is Courtney, if I'm not mistaken. He's a great actor. He's been acting since before we was born, for real. But like, it's a great movie. Okay. Like,
so you got Friday After Next. You got your Preacher's?
The Preacher's Wife.
Preacher's Wife. Okay.
Let me see. Last Christmas movie. I want to go. I don't know. I'm like a kid at heart. So like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
That was a good one. That was solid.
It hit me right
that was
here.
solid.
Like little baby Charlie, like it hit me right here.
Disney really has some classics.
Man, what?
But let's like honestly, not even just the IMAX movies. Like some of they just movies they would throw on a weekday. Used to really slap.
Hit. Like the Wednesday little. Yeah,
remember Smart House?
Tuesday. You remember the one Luck of the Irish?
Yeah, of course. What? That shit
with
was
the two
crazy.
twins playing basketball. What was that? Double Trouble? Like, please, like hits.
For me, so I had 4, but you said one of mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you get that one right after next. So I'm gonna say top 3 for me is Home Alone.
Okay.
For sure, A Christmas Story, which is literally the epitome of like just that. That's the perfect Christmas movie to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, can I make my change?
Of course, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna swap out Santa Claus for this Christmas. Off the strength of just an all-black cast like that, don't play with us. Okay. We gonna deliver every time.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna swap out the Santa Claus for this Christmas.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna go Home Alone, A Christmas Story, and Elf.
Bruh, I went to see Elf in theaters. My grandma taught me to see.
I know you remember that.
That was the first. I was like, this man is funny.
Yeah,
Will Ferrell is hilarious in that movie. He's a nut for real. Like, he's crazy as hell. But
for real.
That was a really good movie. It warms my heart for sure.
Are you big into Christmas?
I'm a big Christmas person. Okay. Like, I go all out. I decorate my house. I buy my whole family gifts. Like, I'm a big Christmas person. Because, like, my birthday is right in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay. So I feel like I'm just a holiday person.
You gotta be in the mix.
I'm celebrating from, I guess, Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas.
Yeah, the whole holiday season is breezy season.
For me. So
I like the food. aspect of it. Because we in a black household, at least, I don't know about y'all, but we treat Christmas as like Thanksgiving part two. Type shit.
Part two, for sure.
I'm looking forward to that. And, you know, just like kind of unplugging a little bit, you feel me, getting your mind right. I think that's probably my favorite part about the holidays is that everybody kind of shut the fuck up and slow the fuck down.
A little bit.
And just kind of chill.
And be you kind of off to themselves, or not off to themselves, off with their family, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get with that. But my family don't get together no more, so that sucks.
And that sucks when you get older, because when we were younger, that shit used to be some of the best times of your life.
You didn't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait. We finna open up these gifts, but I'm finna go see my cousins. We finna eat good. Like,
So, yeah, man, this has been our pilot episode, man. Track Finder Radio, episode 1, pilot. Thank you to my co-host, the One Young Breezy. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her at
The One Young Breezy. So THEONE, Young Breezy. The One Young Breezy.
And y'all can follow me on IG at CJ The Mogul. That's CJTHEMOGUL. And these last couple tracks, so these are some rap tracks with we're gonna sprinkle in some little surprise at the end for y'all. But we got Gavs. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. GAV $85 to 95. We about to play now. We got another Skygod Spence record, another Kaydee Laflaire record. Both 40 on Pump 4 alumni.
My man, right? That's my motherfucking partner, man.
Then we got another Pote Baby track, and we're gonna end it with Sadboi. End on some actually like Caribbean type vibes. So yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here, play these last few records, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll be back either weekly or bi-weekly, but just give us some time to put it together, because we coming and we're not stopping. I promise you.
Episode 1, I think we did good.
Yeah, we did cool. I'll give it a solid like 85. I'll give myself a solid 85. Yeah, this about to go crazy for the culture.
Definitely.
For the city.
Okay, so question. How can people get on the list for the weekly songs?
So right now, if you want weekly songs actually delivered to you, we're working on something that's gonna be like kind of like a service. But for now, you can follow us on all of the platforms. If you're watching this, I promise you the links are in the description. We got a rollout that we're doing with this show.
Right.
So I'm gonna hold off on it for now.
Okay.
But if you do want the weekly music given to you, like that's what our platform is going to be for.
Okay.
Our content that we're making now is only like a segue to that. So if y'all enjoy these mixes, like please know that any song you find here, you can also find on the Track Finder platform coming very, very soon.
Very, very, very soon.
Very, very soon. So yeah, man, just tap in with us. Follow us on socials, man. We'll have all of them posted in the links, man. We've got a couple things to get together, but I promise you, we're gonna like mass distribute this content, these artists, and like really promote y'all and give y'all a look, man, because y'all deserve it for making this dope ass music.
Definitely.
Straight up.
But I did want to ask my real question. If I was an artist and I wanted to get on the weekly list to get my song played,
I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, I misunderstood. So
what
if you're,
should they do?
Okay, so actually, if you're an artist and you want to be on our playlist or one of our episodes, you can actually just hit us up directly, like dead ass, like the One Young Breezy on IG, CJ the Mogul on IG. We'll probably set up something where y'all can submit like through an email as well.
Matter of fact, be like one of the main questions.
Matter of fact, fuck it. Track.finders @gmail.com. We're gonna put it on the screen. TRK FNDRS @gmail.com. If you're an artist and you want your music played on the record, just email the record and put Track Finder Radio in the subject, and we got you.
We got you.
Man, this is why you my co-host, because I would have forgot. So yeah, I would have forgot.
I want to get my song played on the radio.
Yeah. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We about to get into this 85 to 95 by Gavs right here on Track Finder Radio. Pow!
That was
I'm
don't need no handouts. I don't want coming no nigga that's hands down. South Beach of Miami, I'm about to cause some damage. Sitting here with Joe, 35th floor, smoking out the terrace. They could probably never do the things that we did. One life, all we got, so might as well just cherish it. One life, one more life until we dead. Party all night till the sunlight, we don't get no rest. Swerving, bitch, I'm swerving off the meds. 85 to 95, I'm swerving to the exit. 85, I'm headed to Atlanta. I just caught a vibe in Miami. When I'm in the E, I'm throwing tantrums. Mellow for my city, but sometimes I cannot stand it. I gotta get away, I gotta isolate myself. I'm on the interstate, only a couple hours on there. It's hard to meet no women when you already got 4 at the hotel.
Testify, but no, I cannot lie. Yeah, sliding through the city, thinking by nights. I wrote a murder. West End train station up to Limburg and Adriana's. Check, I swear so. Pink slip on the brand new whip in the winter. I didn't tell the grandma about it. My whole life changed. I seen my granddad in that fucking coffin. Pain gon' come with knowledge. Friends turn for they flogging. Feel like we can't resolve it. Healing and moving on. Keep my peace, keep my gun. Tears and ashes falling on me. By myself but never lonely. Higher than my feelings only. And all the drugs be heavy on me. All the drugs be heavy on me, yeah. Whatever I tell her probably gon' hurt her, so I don't tell her none. Whatever I tell her probably gon' hurt her, so I don't tell her none. I gotta die with the dirt I done. I'd rather run the city like I own it. Fuck all the next up talk, I'm the one. I gotta keep it going. Yeah, I gotta keep it going. I gotta keep it going. Yeah, I gotta keep it going. I gotta keep it going. Yeah, all facts and all my rights won't testify, but no, I cannot lie. Yeah, Shawty chose to break the function, coming back home with me to the spot. I'm smoking blunts in the office. Yeah, bad no business, we bosses. I don't settle for none. Yeah, told you the hate don't faze me. I'm the bitch got made. Yeah, I ain't clacking in no job. Let it raise me, the way I went up so crazy, yeah. The pen ain't shut shit down, I know how to side right now, yeah. All facts and all my raps don't testify, but no, I cannot lie. Flying out through the city, coming back home with me to the spot.
Yeah, that boy Spence stay in his bag.
VVS, you forgot to hit it.
He like that A$AP Rocky.
She fucking on me. Me down the pussy, digging the soul, then I gotta leave. Don't take it personal, she understand me. The baby from Florida, jumped in that water, I'm in too deep. She wanna ride no way. New hundreds and big blue sea, okay. I got you with me, okay. Cloud 9223's okay. Switch you like switch cheese, okay. You my type, I like you right now. What we do ain't nothing to talk about. Buy you burger and I ice you out. I get a wetter, no deep in the throat, now she swallowing me. I got shooter with me, okay. Weber, OKC, okay. All about my Frito Lay. New hundreds and blue cheese. This shit getting scary, I'm rocking the mirror. Look at my jeans. Shout out my jeweler, he flowing from Cuba, got Cubans on me. Got back from Memphis, I went to the dance, I'm flossing my teeth. Pull up to the gun, don't forget the back on I bust a UE. She fucking on me. Me down the pussy, digging the soul, then I gotta leave. Don't take it personal, she understand me. The baby from Florida, I jumped in that water, I'm in too deep. She wanna ride away, new hundreds and big blue sea, okay. I got you with me, okay. Cloud 9 2 2 3's okay. Switch you like switch cheese, okay. You my type, I like you right now. What we do ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, keep that shit too vert, too damn real. Yeah, neck and wrist on froze, too damn chill. Yeah, I'm black and pipe, baby. Crazy night, baby. Slutted out a white lady. Did it for Emma Till.
Yeah, fuck all white bitches.
I spit on her, she won't spit it back. Hit it past, she gon' get it. Make a bitch can't stay still. She done took too many pills. That pussy got heels, how I feel. We done paid all her bills. Yeah.
Big blue reds on me, bust down Cuban on fleet, red bones sucking on me, on Miami Beach, here to make you feel and explain. Girl, I wanna make you scream, say you wanna be my bitch. First we gotta go and get rich, never tell you man about me. 3 got Glock with the beat, 3 still sippin' on lean. Beetle got a 2 2 3, girl gon' ride on me, tell me would you ride for me. Ain't picking up my phone, I've been in my zone. Know I feel right but we wrong, so I had to put it in a song.
Going crazy.
What a legend.
We got 2 more tracks and we out.
Smoke. What you got a front for? Bitch, quit playing with me. 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 Green bean, just a youngin' watching Dumbo. He just drop his nuts though. What you acting dumb for? Same phone, no new number. What you want, ho? Is it about the hunchos? Tell me it's a dunzo. Bitch, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Bitch, 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 quit playing with me.
When it comes through the black cloud, it'll come through in a beam. So it'll only hit one or a few. It won't hit the mass. And it's up to that one or a few to share that light, man. You know what I mean?
As of lately, fuck you, pay me. We got babies. We got dreams. We got fantasies and legacies and specialties and royalties and publishing and equity. Quit testing me. Bitch, quit playing with 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 me.
What's my song? Is that no?
On top of the mountain, on top of the tower, I'm feeling my power again. Yeah. I'm there in the hour, the grass is green, the world is ours again. Pote annual, okay. Income gradual, okay. Necessary capital. Okay. Why would I cap to you? Bitch, quit playing with me. 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 Bitch, quit playing with me.
That girl had me pull up on the park. When me walk in, the team just start. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats him hard. You don't know. Rude girl, we do it big large. Dime piece, we shine like star. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats him hard. You don't know. Sad boy stepping out and bad. Fuck boys, only ones that sad. Fling it back once, every man one grab. When my waistline wall, whole place turn. Waist man from your way to the back.
fly from Queen. Touch Carolina and we fuck up the scene like 1. I ain't got time for no bum. 2. If it's fuck me, fuck you. 3. Don't you got something with a B with your wife and your kids? You belong to the streets. 4. Bad bitch walking through the door. 5. I'm just trying to stay alive. 6. Yeah, I'm coming from the 6 and the T.dot call me the princess, bitch. Dun Kno, how me pull up on the pond. Women walking, the team just start. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats to him hard. You don't know. Who girl, we a do it big large. Dime piece, we a shine like star. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats to him hard. You don't know. Still getting money in the drought. I ain't even gotta leave the house. Niggas, you in or you out. Talk shit, so I step him in the mouth. Let a boy grind, I'm a bumper. And me still not slide in my number. Big girl with me look like slumber. Boy toy, only thing me I come from. 1. I ain't got time for no bum. 2. If it's fuck me, fuck you. 3. Don't you got something with a B with your wife and your kids? You belong to the streets. 4. Bad bitch walking through the door. 5. I'm just trying to stay alive. 6. Yeah, I'm coming from the 6 and the T.dot call me the princess, bitch. Dun Kno, how me pull up on the pod. Women walking, the team just start. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats to him hard. You don't know. Who girl, we a do it big large. Dime piece, we a shine like star. My crew, we the ones in charge. Give a boy more beats to him hard. You don't know.